Hello everyone, this is Pat with Empowering by Design with a daily Oracle card reading and message for Friday the 27th of May 2011. And for today's reading, of course, it's Friday, which to me is like a goddess day. I like to call them the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue to lead us into the weekend to see what we have going on for us on a Friday. And the card that came out for today is Ixchel, and it says Medicine Woman, and the card says you are a channel for divine healing power. So the message on the card is calling out to us as healers today. And even if you don't consider yourself a healer per se, you know, you're not in a healing profession like being a nurse or a doctor, or you're not into alternative healing or energy healing or spiritual healing or anything like that, it still speaks to the fact that in some way, shape, or form, you know, you can be healing to somebody else. And it may come in the form of, you know, maybe the words that you say, the wisdom that you pass on, maybe what you have to say or some kindness you extend to somebody is like a breath of fresh air, and it's very healing to them. Don't worry about the form that it takes on. But I also do feel like this card goes out to some of you out there who might have been considering taking a course in healing, like Reiki or something like that, or maybe going into a healing career. And you know, I feel like this is sort of a, you know, kind of maybe a confirmation card for you as you think about where you want to, what direction you want to head in. And I want to bring you into the imagery on this card, because as we know, the imagery in Doreen's cards is very powerful. And what you see here is the lightning up above her, and to the right you see a waterfall. At least I think it's to the right anyways. To one side of her you see like a waterfall, and to the other side of her you see like the steps of up a pyramid. And that part of it actually relates to her being a Mayan goddess. So that's why you see the steps up the pyramid there. It's like a Mayan temple. But what is depicted in this is, I mean, she's outdoors and she's sort of tuning into the forces of nature as her healing tools. All the natural things around her, the lightning and the water, all have, you know, a great deal of force and power to them. And this is about being a channel or a conduit for that power. Okay? And there's also a great deal of greenery around her. Now, lightning and water can sometimes seem like destructive natural forces, but the greenery that's around her also suggests that it births fertility. And she is, in fact, a goddess that helps with fertility issues and oversees pregnancies and things of that nature. So, but with respect to the natural forces around her, the lightning and the water, you know, sometimes there's a breaking, in the process of healing, there's a breaking down that has to take place before fertile new ground can come forward and create new life in a sense, or a new way of life. So, and it's symbolic too of, we know there's many earth changes going on. So it's a little bit symbolic too of what's happening with the earth right now. And I feel like with this card, many of us are being called to enhance our healing abilities. Again, it's those of us who are on a healing path or are into spiritual healing, or those of us who think of ourselves as light workers, people who feel called or compelled to help the planet or help people in some way. Many of us are drawn into healing modalities and healing professions. And it may be that the angels and the goddesses are telling us that it's important to focus on that right now. It's important to develop those abilities within ourselves. We all have them to a large degree, even if you don't feel like you have a very good bedside manner. Sometimes you can be healing without even realizing it. So she is a goddess she's considered a moon goddess. And I understand that she's also called Lady Rainbow, and we know how healing the color spectrum of the rainbow is upon our energetic body. So there's a lot of healing going on. I guess maybe with that, what I'll do is also take a quick little pull from the Archangel Raphael deck, because we all know that Raphael is healer, since Friday seems to be a healing theme going on. And healing can also involve truth-telling. Okay, I get that now. That healing can also be sometimes when people finally come out and tell the truth about something. It really is very freeing, and it brings about a lot of healing. So that's an element of it too. Okay. Oh, did these ones want to come out? Well, these cards flipped out as I was shuffling, and it's very powerful. We have Jesus, the divine healer, and it says, "Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence." And we also got Easy Does It. "Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so that healing can occur." And this angel is enfolding a little baby in his arms. So we have Jesus coming in here today in addition to Ixchel, I guess is the way her name is pronounced. And Jesus is obviously, from stories of the Bible, is one of the most well-known healers. He's a healer and a teacher, and very wonderful and powerful healings are known to happen when he is called upon. And this Easy Does It card, I feel like, is really about surrender. Be like a child when it comes to healing. Really put yourself in the arms of Spirit. And wow, whatever Friday entails, it has a lot to do with healing. So I feel like all this also is telling you not to worry, that you will be taken care of no matter what happens. Okay, the divine is looking out for you, and everything is going to be okay. You have some very powerful healing divinities working with you, or if you've been praying for someone who's sick, know that they're being looked after and that your prayers are being heard and answered. All right, have a lovely Friday, everyone, and I look forward to speaking with you on Saturday. Take care.